All right, we cross to Limpopo now, where SABC News reporter Pimani Baloyi is standing by with the very latest, just to give us a provincial picture this very hour. Pimani, good evening. The ANC in Limpopo seems to be doing quite well.
Yes, Mfundo, the ANC in this province seems to be doing quite well. It looks like the ANC in this province will retain its outright majority. At just around 80% of that vote counted, the province seems to be at around 70 and above percentage, followed by the EFF, which we do know from the previous administration it was the official opposition, but also followed by the DA, which was at number 3 with the previous administration, and also then followed by the FF+. Also the same was in that way. But at this point in time, what is different, Fundo, is that at number 5 is the MK party, garnering just over 5,000 votes at this point in time. So Mfundo, as we look at predictions in terms of how many seats each political party would get in the legislatures, the various provincial legislatures and in the National Assembly, here in Limpopo, we do know that the provincial legislature has grown from just around 48 seats to now 64 seats. The ANC earlier, the chairperson of the ANC in the province earlier told us that they are gunning for about 55 of those 64 seats. But at this point, it's not yet clear, as about 20% of those voting districts are still outstanding. And we know that the EFF, towards this election, they were gunning to increase their margin, specifically in this province, with the remaining 20% of those voting districts. The EFF in the province has told us that the outstanding voting districts are some of their strongholds, and they are hopeful that they will be growing their margin, and that margin would mean that they would get more seats than they did the previous time. But as I was stating in Fundo, that comparison is not a numbers game, because the provincial legislature has grown by about 20 seats. So we'll continue monitoring this. The IEC in the province had earlier said that it's targeting to reach that 100% verification and auditing mark by 8 o'clock, but they've now extended that by about an hour or two, stating that they are still working towards that last 20% Mfundo. So by midnight, we hope that the tallying would have been done and that verification and auditing would have been finalized here in Limpopo. Mfundo?
All right, thank you very much, Pimani. That's our reporter, Pimani Baloyi, out in Limpopo for us. More news on the other side of this break. Do stay with us.